Hello everyone and welcome to another Elliott Wave forecast technical video. Today is Thursday, December the 29th around 10 p.m. New York time. Guys, like we've been saying all week, the US dollar is is ending a big cycle. Now, our job as a service is we need to let you guys know that a cycle is coming to the end. Now, this is the US dollar in the 8-hour. Ideally, the price should get to 81.01 area, but like I say, ideally. Now, we still believe that they can get there, but after doing the update today, we are seeing many signs that the high can be in place or any follow it is gonna be minimum. For example, this is the US dollar in a 4-hour chart. Look guys, huge divergence there, divergence here, is divergence everywhere. Momentum is lacking in favor of the euro or the US dollar. Now, this is the kit right here, and I want to explain to you guys. Let me take this labeling. If you guys see the move, the move in the dollar is correcting by nature. We have a series of 3 ways: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we have already 1, 2, 3 here to a new high. So, in other words, the minimum target is there. Now, that do not means that it cannot extend a bit. It can extend a bit. So, with that in mind, you gotta be careful. We gotta be careful because this is a stage when it's better to be creating a short dollar position than be buying the US dollar position in general. We have to let you guys know about it as a service, I say. This is in the 4-hour. Now, if we extend a little bit, let's say to the 8-hour, and we put the RSI, my point is that also in the 8-hour, you're getting divergence. Look, huge divergence in the 8-hour. That's a sign of weakness in the dollar. Now, forget about the labeling. Let's put the daily chart. And then you guys are gonna see how also you're getting divergence. So, that's a sign of weakness. Forget about the labeling. The RSI is the key. So, now, the question is that we know that the cycle is coming to the end and that we're going to get a correction. The degree of the correction that we explained the other day, this can be, it can do this or it can do deeper. But I believe that the low is in place when it comes to the US dollar. Now, let's take a look at the US dollar in an hour. All right? If we take to the hour, this is what we got. We got the A, the B. So what it matters now is the move from here. And what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. Then A, B, Z, that's S. And we are still favoring, like we've been saying, 1 month high in the dollar. But that's the last one according to our best counts. Now, what a difference happens here? What a difference makes? In the euro, when this high happened, this high in the euro was that the difference with the euro is that this high in the euro, this one went below this one, and this one didn't went below this one. that makes the case for that makes the case that in the case of the dollar you cannot labor a nest like you can do it in the euro. That makes me to think that this is the best count. 1, 2, 3, because it's a three-way, and then you have 3 back to the 50%, and you need 3 ways from here. That's why we still believe that the new high is possible. Otherwise, you have to labor in like 1, 2, 3, 3 backs, 1, 2, 3, or you have to label this as a 5, 3, and a 5, and then, but the best count is this one. Don't get me wrong. This is the best scenario, another new high in the dollar, but that high should be terminal at this stage. All right. Now, what I don't like is the correlation between the highs, between the cycle, because if this is the first one, look, we are at the 1.236. That's why we find the high right there. Next target, in case that the new high is gonna happen, is gonna go to 81.20 and then lower. All right. Now let's move on to some individual pairs. Okay, in the individual pairs, let's start like I promised you guys with the U.S. dollar index on the daily. I say that I'm gonna repeat it until it happens. Look, divergence here, a cycle coming to the end. Now, the question is, if we ended Y, we ended 5, or we are ending here A with B to come. So, in other words, if we are ending the whole cycle as a leading diagonal, as a 666, or we are ending this, and we should be, or we are in this A, or this stage of Y. If that being the case, that's the most bullish, because it's gonna do this. But a cycle is coming to the end. From here, for sure, the cycle is coming to the end. Now, if you do the measuring of the legs, you can draw to the conclusion that this leg compared to this one was to the 1.618. This leg compared to this one is getting close to the 618 area. So it's something, guys, that everyone needs to put in consideration. A cycle is coming to the end. The degree of the recovery needs to be seen. It can be until here and higher, or it can be deeper and higher. All right. Now let's see the euro in the short time frame. Short time frame euro. Short time frame euro. What we have is this. We have a move that started here, also coming to the end. Now the question is, ended one more low that we have right here, or ended already? We're favoring one more low. The recovering so far is in 7 swings. So an 8 and a 9 we mark a low. For that, let me explain to you guys. Like I say, another low and being terminal, or another high and then a low is in place. Let me put it to you guys. 1 hour chart euro dollar. I mean, like I say, either this is the low in an ABZ, or we need one more low because we need to have a WSABZ. So it's one of the other. Now let's take a look pretty fast to this right here. In the 5-minute chart, what we have so far is a 3-way move from the lows. How do you know that? You have 5 swing, 2 swing, 3 swing, 4 swing, 5 swings, 6 swing, 7 swing. I mean, those 7 swings, we made the case for the other low. Another height here, we mark 9 swings. Let me see. I was checking this area right here, which is 29, 27, to see what happens. Now, what we haven't get there yet. What we have from the height here is 1, 2, 3 swing, because this was a flat, I believe. So with that in mind, if we draw from here, this is a 7 swing, and we make a new low, which should be totally favorable in case of the euro. Now, around the market, S&P 500, again, either a flat to the downside when we have 1 and 2. I want you guys to look at this. This is the indicator that we use. Look how it went to the lows and is at the highs without taking the highs. That's a bearish signal right there. It's either one, or is this a scenario when we have 1, 2, A, B, and we should get a C in the bullish nest to go to about 1292 right there, possible to around 1330. Now, the dollar CAD, also very clear so far. What we have in the dollar CAD, we have a possible, most likely, 5-way swing from the high here, and then we have 5-way swing here. This drop loose corrective so far, this drop loose corrective, and we should get a move to minimum 103.09 in the dollar CAD before going lower in a scenario as an S&P. Now, I want to show you guys cable. In the case of cable, what do we see is we're showing two possibilities here. The first one, calling for another load in cable when we have A, B, C, W, S, A, B, C, Y, which is W. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 swing. What you got after? You got an S, very deep. I believe it went to the 50 back, and then for me here I started a new cycle. Either the triangle that we've been showing it, or is the Y way. If that's the Y, well, we got 3, 3, 3. This is W, and then we have S, and then maybe Y can be go this way, or Y can have taken the wave of a flat. And that's the case, you're gonna get an structure when it is 3, 3, and 3, but the Y way is a flat. If that being the case, you have 1, 2, 1, 2, you end the 3, and then cable is gonna make 2 new lows and complete something like this, and end a cycle when you have 3, 3, and 3, but the Y way was a flat, and then you have A, B, and C is a 5-way impulse. Too early to tell, but also ending a cycle. Do not discount that we are ending, and this is a bullish preposition right here. What else I want to cover with you guys? Let me see. I cover. This is another pair that I've been mentioning, you guys. the Singapore dollar. Look, a bearish setup to the downside. Keep that in mind, guys. Okay, what else? Let me see. The Norwegian krone, another pair that we use a lot when it comes to the dollar. In this pair needs three ways from here. What do we have so far? ABCWS, ABCY, which is W higher degree. ABCS, it looks like we are in the B way with the final push up so higher. So technically speaking, we are very close to a turn in favor of the risk trade possible for the next 3 weeks of January or the whole entire month. Okay, guys, I want you guys to get the message. We are very close to a top in the dollar. It can be a temporary top. It's going to be a temporary top either way. The degree of the correction needs to be seen, because it can be the B way or it can be wave 2 and being a biggest correction. Okay, so let's leave it there. I'll get back to you guys tomorrow. Thank you.